I'm not gonna lie. When you pulled these out, I thought they were freaking headphones.
They're small, aren't they?
I know it looks like a headphone case that I have in my studio back there.
Isn't that cool? Like,
Yeah.
it's so light.
Yeah, especially compared to your old lav mics that you had in the past.
Where you at? Yeah, it was. Yeah. Roll that intro. So how are you?
Good. How you doing, man? It's been a while since I've seen you.
It has been a while. I feel like it's been a couple years. Maybe my wedding?
Yeah, it was your wedding, but the last time we actually hung out was when I helped you move into your apartment.
Right.
Because you and I were struggling with that couch.
That couch was brutal.
It was easy to get out of your mom's house. It was so difficult to get into your apartment. And I moved furniture for a living.
Literally at that time, yeah. It was brutal. So what have you been up to?
Just same old with the exception of I now make music.
Nice. I think I've seen some of that stuff.
Yeah, I do like a lot of covers, nice. but I've dabbled in my own like original music with my band Shattered Souls.
Nice. Is any of the original music out in the public?
Yes, it is. Our first EP, Welcome to Our Home, is actually out on YouTube, Spotify, iTunes, any streaming platform that's out there right now.
Okay.
Appreciate it.
That's cool.
Yeah.
What do you kind of write your music about?
Mostly mental health stuff because of how I'm a 4-time survivor of attempting to take my own life. Don't want to say that word because YouTube, but I'm a 4-time survivor of it, and clearly I'm still here for a reason. Man upstairs decided, nope, you're not ready to go yet. I got stuff for you to do, and I feel like that's part of what my band is, because my bandmate and I are talking about our experiences through our music.
Do you find that helps? Like,
oh, big time. Like, I've always joked that I'm the therapy friend that needs therapy, and for me, music is that therapy. Whether it's listening to music like my favorite band, Citizen Soldier, or making my own music about my mental health and trying to help people.
That's cool.
It's what I enjoy doing.
Yeah. Doing all right now, though?
Oh, big time. I haven't had any thoughts of anything like that since 2020, so.
Good. That's very good.
That year sucked.
Yeah. COVID. You know what's crazy?
What's up?
We started recording on this channel. I think I figured out I thought it was 2019, but I think we started in 2018.
2017.
Okay.
Because I remember you and I both worked
at Hannaford.
At Hannaford, and I was living with Bobby at the time.
Right.
And I was not in a good headspace.
Yeah.
And you just randomly came up to me one day in the break room, because you and I had a couple small conversations, like passing by about like videos and everything, and you remembered that I did videos on YouTube at the time of just gameplay, and you're like, hey, you want to be in some videos?
Now here we are.
Yep.
It's a good time, though.
Oh, big time.
Prelude.
Back when it was called XVU, the series.
It's changed a few times, hasn't it?
Oh, no. Big time. I've never actually had the McMuffin. As I've told you, I've always gone with the McGriddle.
I find I like it because Sweden goes with. I feel like the McGriddle makes sense, but I don't know. I think I like just a straight salty, especially if I have a sweet drink.
That makes sense.
So, what else are you working on your channel?
I've switched over from gaming, what I used to do, to doing like reaction videos and like some challenge videos, like my friend, like my other friend who just happens to be called Nate. So I get you. anytime I'm talking about someone named Nate, I always have to specify either Hannaford Nate or what I call the other Nate now, Shen,
Okay.
because his name on the internet is Shen as always.
Okay.
So I call him Shen. But Shen and I started two series on my channel about 2 years ago. Holy crap, almost 2 years ago. Was Shenanigans Sundays and Masochism Mondays. And Masochism Mondays was just us filming random like challenge videos where it was usually Shen that dealt with the challenge, that dealt with the consequences, because it was mostly spicy stuff and I have no spice tolerance, and yet I've joined in on it quite a few times. I've done the Pocky one chip challenge 3 times,
Brutal.
as well as the little nitro gummy bear, which is 9 million Scoville,
Ooh.
and the Fiery Jacks one chip challenge from the UK, which is 16 million Scoville.
That sounds terrible.
It was
Hot
the
s-
only saving grace with specifically the last time I did the one chip challenge from Pocky, the little nitro, and the Fiery Jacks is I have a friend who I met when I worked at Rena Center, who I'm not going to say his real name on the internet, but he goes by Emery Strout, the Clockwork Stingray, so I call him Clock because he has the same name as another one of my friends. So that's how I differentiate them, and I never call him by his real name, so he's just called Clock. But Clock and I have a habit of, in almost every video that he's a part of, we open it on some random skit that we decide to do that
Nice.
it was just a one-off at first, but then we decided that we wanted these skits to have a little bit of continuity to them.
Nice.
We basically call him my personal SCP because he just randomly showed up one day
Huh.
in the canon of these skits, and it's just one of those things of he can appear from anywhere. He's appeared from coming out from my cabinets. He's burst through the door. He's burst through my closet. He's hidden under a tortilla blanket. He's come out from my shower curtain.
He's just like, I'm here.
Literally. And it always ends with me either shooting him with one of my multitude of Nerf blasters or one of my airsoft revolvers that I have on my display shelf, and he just keeps coming back. That's why I even got those two swords, because those two new swords for my birthday last month, because one, I've wanted them for years, and two, can incorporate them in the skits somehow.
Nice. Hi, Bluebell.
What you doing, Bluebell? She is very curious about everything going on.
She's
right
like,
now.
What is this stuff that you have here? I must understand it.
Yeah, that's Bluebell for you. Bluebell's my cat. She is a feisty orange demon child that has no access to the brain cell.
Those eyes.
Oh yeah. I'm not gonna say what I normally call it because of
I appreciate it.
yeah. Yeah, what have you been up to, man? Because
So, trying to save the channel. Kind of doing way more videos than I've done the last couple of years combined into just 1 month.
Yeah.
You know, trying to catch up a little bit.
honestly, I'd say you're doing a good job at it.
I appreciate that. But it's been fun, though. It's been fun seeing a bunch of people I haven't seen in a while, like you.
Yeah.
It's been a while.
Yeah, we used to run into each other a lot at Hannaford, but then I hadn't seen you there in forever.
Yeah, it's like I'm rarely there now. Once in a while. I like how Bluebell just loves my backpack, but just is like, I don't know about you, sir. It's like, this is wonderful, but you,
Oh yeah.
I don't.
She takes a very long time to warm up to new people. It's also very weird not seeing you wearing a purple shirt. You've always worn a purple shirt.
Yeah.
Even during Finite Wars and Finite Heroes, you still always wore a purple shirt underneath the Nate Fury and Nathanos costumes.
It's true. It was definitely part of like my character, as well as just something I didn't realize because of reasons.
Hey, purple is best color.
It is, but it's still so funny because it was like it came from one joke in one class in college, of like one person just being like, you're purple shirt guy. And then I'm like, I'm purple shirt guy.
Yeah, that sounds about right. Bluebell, leave his bag alone. That look of, how dare you?
You don't tell me what to do. I tell you what to do, sir.
Literally, hang on. Oh, come on. She loves chasing these things. Bluebell.
Way to go.
Of course, that just went behind the door.
Well, Patrick, again, it's good to see you.
Good seeing you too, man.
Thanks for chatting.
You're welcome. It's fun. Really, Kat?